What's up, YouTube? Welcome to Automotive Life. My name is Lucky, and today I have a really big decision to make, and I need your help. So, going through this coaching and consulting, it's been a blast. I've had a lot of fun, but now that YouTube is becoming more and more a part of my life, I'm getting more and more calls, more and more emails, and I started thinking, I travel a lot doing consulting and coaching. I was thinking about what if I get a class, something where I can bring people from the outside and teach them. So I just kind of got bored in the middle of the night and started doing some research, looking online, and I found a warehouse that suits perfectly for what I want. Something completely away from my dealership, away from the shop, but its own entity. Basically, I want to get the world's biggest YouTube studio to teach people how to do anything automotive. And I found this spot in Las Vegas here. It's about 8,000 square feet. And it's a great spot. It's a little rough, but I know I can make it an amazing studio. And what I'm thinking about doing is actually holding classes there. Also, as well as setting up multiple studios to do different things. So I wanted to bounce some of the ideas off of you guys today and kind of get your thoughts and concepts and see what you guys think and what you guys would like to see. Now, like I said, I just started doing YouTube full-time a few months ago when we broke 5,000 subscribers. Probably by the time I post this video, I think we're going to be breaking 15,000 subscribers, which is awesome. Thank you guys so much. I'm anticipating hopefully breaking 25,000 by I think either next month or the month after that, the way things are going. So instead of me, like I said, focusing so much on traveling and doing this other stuff, how can I make myself more efficient to put out better content? So I've been watching a lot of how-to videos as far as, setting up YouTube studios and stuff like that. And I saw a really great thing when I was working with Ryan in our last video. He's got an amazing studio he just set up here as well in Las Vegas. And I was like, well, why don't I do something like that? So this way I can have almost like multiple sets to do multiple things. And that's what got me thinking. What is automotive life? What can I do to help you guys get in the automotive industry? Now, I know some of my videos are kind of all over the place. One minute I'm talking about being a dealer. Next minute I'm talking about rental cars. Now I'm talking about being a shop owner. Now we're flipping old cars. Now we're doing restorations. We're doing fabrications. I'm going to show you guys this really cool tool. So, all kinds of stuff. And so it almost got me thinking, you know what? Automotive life should be almost like a channel where like Monday you watch it and maybe it's the news on Monday. Tuesday it's tech talk. We're talking about new equipment, new tools for the automotive industry. And maybe Wednesday is like a talk show where I bring somebody that's automotive related to come into my studio, set up like a chair, a little coffee table, a plant, Johnny Carson style. If you guys don't remember that, if you're too young for that, then I guess Jimmy Fallon, something like that, and have a really great setting to talk about these things as well as podcasting. I've had a lot of people reach out to me to do podcasting. I don't really know how it works, I'm not gonna lie, but it looks super fun and cool. I'm just more of a visual person. It's kind of hard for me to explain business and how to build things with your hands as far as car-wise via the radio, or it's not radio, just showing my age, the podcast, trying to do it over the podcast. So I figured this would be a great way where I can set up my own podcast studio. So this way I can talk about the topics that you guys want and also bring in the people I want. And I thought that, man, no other YouTuber has something like this as far as the automotive industry. I've seen each other comment on stuff. Life of Paulo's a really good channel. If you guys haven't seen him, he talks about YouTuber news and other stuff like that. But I want to actually bring people into my store or my YouTube studio and actually talk man to man about how things are going, some of their passions, their drives, what they love about the automotive industry, what they love about cars in general, what made them pick YouTube, all kinds of this fun stuff that I believe that will help educate more people and also get more people in the automotive industry. Because one thing that I have noticed lately, which is really crazy, is when I go to colleges and when I go out and speak at stuff, everybody's basically forced to go to college. Go to college, go to college. You need a degree, you need a degree. There are less and less automotive techs going out there in the world. So they're talking within the next 10 years, there's going to be a massive shortage of automotive technicians as well as automotive professionals because everybody's taught, you know what, you don't want to do anything like this. You just want to go to school and get a degree. And I'm telling you, you can make great money no matter what you do, especially if you pick something like in sales, marketing, or service. Those are all things we're going to need. Because I don't care how smart you are, you take a car from home to work just like everybody else. So cars are going to be around in a long time. Whether we're driving gas cars, electric cars, or pretty soon we're going to be flying. somebody has to fix them. And that's what we need to get more people out there to be more interactive and learn about these types of things. So I figured the studio would be the best part. So I already talked about, like I said, having a talk show type of style, setup. I also wanted to have the podcast so this way, like I said, I can try to reach more people that way. Next, I was thinking about in the back, there's actually space where I can do shop stuff. So I wanted to build 2 lifts with lighting and studio and everything else and multiple camera angles and show you guys how to do different types of things, whether it's maybe a suspension lift on your truck, or maybe you want to do the timing belt on your 355 Ferrari that you just picked up off of Craigslist for 35,000 bucks and you don't know how to fix it. These are some of the things that just kind of coming to my mind that I think would be really, really great to show people and showcase. Now, it is going to cost a lot more money than what I'm currently spending right now because I do make money off of YouTube, but it's not really a whole lot. This is basically just all being funded out of my pocket. A lot of people keep telling me to do Patreon and all other stuff. I don't really know how it works. I'm thinking about it, so I'm going to be doing some research. But if there's a link down below, I probably figured it out. But I want to set something up where this way it's like almost a community where if you're in Las Vegas and you want to learn about cars and we have classes going on, please come down and I want to start showing people and teaching people because a lot of these YouTubers I've seen once they become famous or once they do something, they don't really meet the people anymore. They don't go out and talk to people. They don't teach anything. They're just like hiding away in their studios or driving their Ferraris and Lamborghinis and not really socializing anymore. I want to be the exact opposite of this. I love cars and I love people, just as long as you're not an asshole. So, you know, as long as you're a good person, you want to learn about cars, I would love to show you. So that's basically the whole concept about this studio. So now that we talked about the shop in the back end, there were some other setups that I thought were really, really cool. Like, I don't know if you guys watch Two Guys Garage or Stacy, God, I can't remember Stacy's name. I think it's David Stacy or something like that, but it's Gears. Really great show, very thorough layout, but they had these workbenches with cameras set up where they would show you guys how to do different things. And I see a lot of these fabricators talking about, you know, like, hey, you want to learn an English wheel. Like the most embarrassing thing I think I've seen this week is I brought people over to my shop that were talking, they were automotive gurus and they're automotive guys, and they didn't know what the hell an English wheel was. Now, if you don't know what it is, don't worry about it. But if you do know what it is, it's a metal shaping tool we use to build certain panels. Now, when we do restorations on like Jaguars and some certain classic cars, there are no aftermarket sheet metal pieces for that. So basically we build it by hand. So when I was showing people this English wheel in my shop, they were like shocked and amazed. And, you know, they're like, well, how do you take a flat piece of metal and make it into like a round fender? And we showed them how to do it and everybody's mind was just blown. So I figured, you know what, if this is with a group of people that are, you know, supposedly in the automotive industry, what regular people would do as they see us build stuff like that. And I figured, you know, this would be something great to have like a very intimate setting, like I said, with a table, you know, a few camera angles, and build things by hand to show you guys what these different tools can do, how to use them and everything else. So like I said, it's just constant thoughts going around in my head. I know I'm rambling, but I wanted to turn on this video while I had it fresh in my mind because this is something I'm really, really passionate about. And I think that a lot of people enjoy this, you know, and it makes it a little bit more affordable where I don't have to fly out to other people's places because I do travel and I do fly out to dealerships and I do training in other places, but it does cost a lot of money because I have to bring my staff, and it's just, like I said, just a very big expense. But if I can cut that in half and bring people to Vegas, teach them here, show them some cool stuff here and there, and actually build a YouTube studio where I can build more amazing content for you guys, I thought that would be super cool. So anyways, I don't want to ramble too much, but if you could put in the comment section below what you think, what your thoughts are, how you're feeling, I would truly appreciate it. Also, if you guys know anything about Patreon or anything like that, message me down below. I'm still trying to learn how to use some of this stuff. Sorry, I keep mumbling. But like I said, I'm just excited because this opportunity popped up. I think I'm going to put in an offer today on this particular property because I have such a good feeling. But like I said, it's a very, very big undertaking where I'm basically going to be paying a lot of money and not getting anything returned. Just, I mean, views, which I'm truly appreciative of, but nothing as far as monetization goes. So anyways, without further rambling and everything else, if you can, please smash the like button. I know I say that all the time, but I truly appreciate it if you do. If you haven't already, please subscribe. It's going to be somewhere down here below. I'm trying to learn to do my watermarks and everything else. Also, big thing, if you can put in the comments, go for it, do it. I buy that for $1, toast, whatever. Any type of interaction, it helps me boost up and find more amazing people like yourselves. Also, if you haven't followed us on Instagram, please do it, automotive.life. I post funny videos there all the time. I'm actually way more popular on Instagram than I am on YouTube for some reason, but I do a lot more unedited stuff because you can cuss and say a lot of crazy stuff on Instagram that you can't say on YouTube without getting demonetized or booted off. So please subscribe to me there. Also, if you can, another big favor, shoot me ideas for what you guys want to see. I love getting feedback from you guys. Now, please put it in the comment section below, or if you want to DM me on Instagram, either one works. If you send it to my business email, sometimes it gets funneled out and lost, but put it in one of those two so this way we can find it. And thank you guys so much, and we'll see you next video.